Hey guys, welcome back to Hedge. It's your host Matt, coming to wish you guys a happy new year. I more or less want you guys to stay tough, especially considering that this has been a very tough bull market for everyone, and to not give up hope. I think 2026 is going to be a better year, and I'm going to be dropping a long form video giving my synopsis as to what happened to 2025, because most people are still kind of shook by that, myself included, and a lot of people in the crypto community. But the reality is that, in a nutshell, we got accelerated in this cycle, meaning that because we hit all-time highs before the halving actually happened, it made us that when the post-halving year, which should have been the big one, it ended up being accelerated. So we didn't get an alt season, or our alt season was basically those little run-ups that we saw, and then everything basically got fucked because once basically Trump entered office, we expected a large bull market to follow, considering the pro-crypto regulation. But what ended up happening was we stepped onto a slow rug. So imagine that. They completely cooked us. This was orchestrated by Wall Street, and their whole game plan was to start a bear market when everyone cyclically was used to a bull market. So it was quite a crazy manipulation when you think about it. But unfortunately for a lot of people, no one really saw that coming. And then that flush that we saw in October, the one that knocked out I think 30% of market makers, probably like 50-60% of retail, like, that was tough, because that was the realization that it wasn't just a matter of an accelerated bull and bear cycle, but also it was the realization that we're under the thumb now of big money. So what does that mean for us? I'm going to tell you right now. It's pretty simple. It means that for anyone who's trading, take a minute, sit on your hands, because I'm not sure where the floor is going to be yet. But I'm assuming that because the bull market and the bear market was accelerated, then the next bull and bear will also be accelerated. And I'm expecting the end of a 4-year cycle. And I think what's going to end up happening is that super cycle that everyone's always been talking about, I think this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look like steady, gradual movements up and to the right, which is what investment firms love to see. And what's going to happen is people are going to get rugged along the way, up and down. So it's like, I don't necessarily see Bitcoin correcting to below 60K, which what a lot of people are calling for. I just don't see that. I think we'll probably stay in the 70 to 80K maximum kind of drop. More likely we coast at around the 80K, in my opinion. And then at the 80K region, we're going to kind of chop around there, crab market. And then we're going to see more momentum when they start cutting interest rates. So they put Bitcoin out of price for the out of reach for the average person already. And then what they're doing is they are maximizing how much they could keep people off the platform. Because we've seen the ETFs pass, we've seen a lot of pro-crypto regulation pass, but there's no price reflection. So fundamentally, nothing has really changed. So because there's no change in fundamentals, that means that the only other logical explanation is manipulation. So sucks for everybody. But the reality is the outlook isn't so bleak. All you have to do is change your time horizons, meaning that we've always played crypto on a fast, parabolic, and exponential time horizon. Now we have to play it on a exponentially longer time horizon. That doesn't mean that we're not going to see exponential moves. It just means that we're going to have to quantify them in different time frames. Now, I'm not going to get too much deeper into it. I'm going to go into a much longer video on this subject. And from there, I wish you guys a happy new year. Just remember, this isn't financial advice. I'm just here to give you my 2 cents on the market. And happy trading, guys. 2026 will be better. Don't let this shitty year be what takes you off the rocket, because the rocket will come. It's just not going to look the same way that we expected. Ciao, guys.